Hey guys, today I'm going to tell you how dropshipping works, so don't go anywhere.
All right, so let's jump right into how dropshipping works and what it is. Traditionally, businesses, what they do is you order a product and then they have a warehouse and then they prepare it and they ship it out to you, all from the same supplier. If you're the person that owns the store, you have the responsibility of processing the orders, handling the packaging, making sure that the shipment goes okay, all that stuff, right? That's a huge headache. Drop shipping basically simplifies that process for the middleman. I found this sweet article on Shopify and it has a great graphic that explains this. But essentially, there are 4 steps in this graphic and it sums it up pretty good. So essentially, you have a store and somebody buys something from that store, right? And it's just like a website. You build it on Shopify, you build your own Wix website, whatever it is. You can be selling anything. T-shirts, lawn equipment, sports equipment, it doesn't really matter. Then your store is going to send a notification to a supplier. So there's a lot of suppliers in China, like one's AliExpress, and essentially there are wholesale items, like items that are a lot lower on price, like when they just come out of like being manufactured. So like, for instance, if you want to sell a TV that was like $100 or something, and the TV, the wholesale price, maybe it's only 30 or 50, and those prices might not be very accurate, but like you can do that when you're selling wholesale priced items on your store. You can mark them up, and that's the whole idea behind creating a dropshipping store and why it is a very viable business. You create your own web store, you tell the supplier to put that order out, then they prepare that order, and then the supplier ships it out. So you, as the seller, you own the store, but you never touch the shipment. If you're trying to sell a t-shirt, you never put that t-shirt and folded it and put it in the box. That is amazing, right? So there are a lot of benefits, and we can actually look at those. Let's just look at it. So we'll hop down here. So there's less capital. You can just like launch a store. It's very inexpensive to have like a Shopify account or like your own website. You can build a website for free in a lot of cases and then put items on there. And then sites like AliExpress, right? Like if we look at AliExpress, which is it's a supplier, and you can just go on here for free and you can get an extension. And I can go into more tutorials later on exactly how to find the right products that you want to actually sell. But you can scroll through here. Like, let's say you want to sell a watch. Like, this is the wholesale price. Maybe you sell this for $200, and then AliExpress is going to ship it to them because it's linked to your order, which is super cool. If you want me to make more videos on how to do drop shipping in detail and how you actually select a product and put that all together, say yes in the comments below. I'd love to do that. Yeah, so it's really easy to run an e-commerce store, so you don't have to worry about managing the warehouse, packing the orders, handling the returns. You are going to get messages about that there need to be returns, but you don't have to actually do all the manual labor with it. You can run your store from wherever. You have low overheads because you don't have to manage like a warehouse and all these other expenses, lighting, utilities, all the stuff that comes with having a bunch of packages in a big place. You can pick any product that you want to sell. You're not limited by your warehouse. Let's say you're selling furniture and the furniture filled up your warehouse. Well, you can't sell it then, but you don't have to worry about that because you're selling from another supplier that has those products. It's really easy to test. You can split test different products with different audiences through paid advertising and organic reach through things like YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. And you can test which products are working for which demographics. Also, if you want to scale, it's super easy because you can just leverage multiple suppliers. It's super easy to scale because you can leverage multiple suppliers that do most of the work and process in the orders. Now, with any business, there are disadvantages, and we can go through some of those. Low margins are a possibility. If you pick the wrong product and you don't mark it up high enough and your advertising isn't on point, sure, you can have low margins. Plus, people can compare your product to other people's products on different sites and they can just pick the other product. So you want to do a really good job of setting up your funnel correctly and doing the right advertising. You can have inventory issues, like if the product isn't available and you have multiple warehouses and multiple different sets of orders that you're working with. but there are apps out there that can help you manage that. There can be shipping complexities, supplier errors, all the regular stuff that you would have with any commerce business, right? But it's just a better version of commerce online. So the estimated cost to get started, $29 a month for something like a Shopify or an integration with Ovillo to find like some of the different products to link up with AliExpress and different suppliers. Domain name can be really cheap. You can get a domain name for $1 if you find the right one. Online advertising. This is a big one. When you are trying to market anything, a lot of people say you have to pay to play. I think advertising should be your number one priority, whether it is organic or paid traffic. It's a lot easier to scale paid traffic because you can literally click a switch. You can say, I want to invest $10 more into this because it's working. The conversions are coming through. You're tracking purchases, etc. However, if you don't have the startup money for advertising, like $500 a month that it says for budgeting, just use what you have. If it's $10, it's $10. Test a couple products. Pick something that was going to have a high margin and that you could advertise easily. Like pick a bestseller product that you could spend $5 and everybody wants to get one. Like I remember they had those fidget spinners and that was a trend. Pick a trending product where you can market at a price and advertise it better than anybody else. Or don't pick a trending product because the market's going to be too saturated. Pick something very niche and really, try to target that effectively. If you're good at your advertising, you're split testing, and you're really testing audiences diligently and frequently, you'll win eventually. You just have to keep doing it. And even if you have to go online, essentially door to door, like in the DMs, saying, hey, how's your day going? I see you're interested in these products. And then you go through and you try to sell your link through that. You're going to be able to test that way for free, which is awesome. So you make money on the margins, right? Like if you sell a product, you're going to make the money up front, and then you have to essentially pay for the expenses to ship the product, and you're paying for like your store and stuff. Try to figure out the lowest cost to acquire a customer, right? If it's $0 because you did it all organically through growth hacking or networking, keep doing it. If you're good at that, just scale that as much as possible and then add paid traffic. If you have a decent budget, it doesn't have to be big budget. Like let's say it's even $100 a month. You can do a lot with $100. I think people are very skeptical as to how much money you need to start these businesses. You really don't. Like you can run ads for $5 a day. That's what, $35 a week, and like $140 a month. Like even if you're not making a ton of money, you can afford that most likely if you make a couple sacrifices or get a second shift, or maybe don't go out to the bar one night. That's not a ton of money to test, and really you can get a lot of testing done within the first $50 or $30. Drop shipping is super legitimate. It's a legal way to make money, and I think as many people as possible should get into it. Drop shipping is worth it. It's becoming more saturated just like any other business as it takes off, but there are a lot of good things about drop shipping. It's easy to get into, it's very scalable, and there's always new products and always new trends. So I'd say try it out. See if you can handle all the complexities, see if you can handle all the advertising and the learning. If you can do all that, keep going. If you think it's really difficult to get into even after training, maybe it's not for you, or maybe it's just not something to get into at that point or with that niche. Always be testing and trying different things, different markets, different products. Thanks for watching my overview on how dropshipping works. I hope you start your dropshipping store today, and I hope you are super excited to start making money and making big margins on the products that you sell. Thanks for listening. Peace out.
Hey, thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. If you liked the content in this video and want to see more videos like this, please click the subscribe button. Make sure to click the little bell icon and turn on all notifications so when I come out with new content, you'll be notified.